Guys, I don't think it gets more Africa than this, eh?
Hello there, I'm Koa Smith, professional surfer, explorer, and someone who dives deep into human potential. In this episode, I'm partnering with Chase Travel to scope out some of the best surf destinations around the world. Today, I'm here in South Africa, a place that's so raw and exciting, filled with adventure, culture, and of course, amazing waves. After 40 hours of travel, there's actually a pretty crazy swell on the forecast. I'm really sleepy, so I'm gonna get some sleep, wake up tomorrow, and we should have pumping waves. Beautiful Jeffreys Bay. Iconic in the surfing world. Iconic amongst Earth itself. So beautiful. Look at, there's just perfect lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, stretching all the way across the bay. Yeah, let's go. That looks pretty fun right there. This is a resonator, 4-fin, special features, asymmetric tail, and also asymmetric fins. Look at that, pretty trippy. My goal is just to create the best surfboard I can create for the surfing I want to do. I feel like if you surf a quad the right way backside, it can be absolutely magical. While surfing, I ran into my old friend Dylan Lightfoot. Dylan's born and raised here in J Bay. He offered to take us on a life-changing road trip. "Brew, let me show you real Africa," he said. Next thing you know, we're in the car headed for Storms River to feel Africa's true natural beauty. Okay, we're here with our shaman, Dylan.
How's it going?
We just missed the whole safety briefing, but we look pretty safe. Okay. Such a beautiful experience right there, just being like deep in the belly of South Africa. Like so peaceful. One thing I noticed is like the whole group of people like going into the unknown, a little nervous, and like we didn't know what we were doing. Everyone's like paddling in like, oh, but then by the end of the adventure, after they had that connecting experience, everyone's just singing and yelling and just so excited on the way home. So it's cool. It's just like a little bit of uncomfortability adds to the other side as like feeling connected and like you're not thinking as much, and it just feels good. It's a good reminder. It's feeling human again. So cool. On the way up the coast, Dylan told us about this giant tree that's over 1,000 years old. Trees are so wise. When I see a big tree, I try to quiet my mind and listen, see if it has anything to share with me. Trees remind me of patience. What if we were born in one spot, never able to move? How grateful we would be to just take a step, to have the freedom to move, travel, and experience this beautiful world. A good reminder. Thank you, Mr. Tree.
It's all about being at the right place at the right time.
Yes. Wow, we have a bull elephant right here. When you're in South Africa, you have to see the wild animals. It's like a walking tree. Crazy. Oh, so sick.
So cool.
So sick.
That was cool to see.
You don't see that in Hawaii. Wow. So cool watching all those animals in their natural habitat. Like, I mean, if you think about it, like when we're surfing, we're still living in one of the most wild environments.
True.
There's no fence around our surf break.
Is the big seven, one of them a great white shark?
Yes.
So we involve ourselves in the big seven. Board feels good, eh? I can't say I've ever tried like an unconventional board out at Supers. I'm always riding like my normal thruster, grounded squash. So this is
your mind wide open here.
This is the first time for me actually.
Wow, it's pumping. Huh?
Yeah, it looks fun, man. But I think it was my third wave. and I just felt the mojo, you know, immediately.
What do you think was the switch?
Like I could just hold the rail and just like really project through my maneuvers. And when it comes to like doing a bottom turn, it's almost like there's no double bottom turns. It's just one like squirt, which is like
so
the best feeling ever.
Building your power.
Yeah, exactly.
Super power.
No, she's first time surfing a 20 at J-Bay.
Jeez.
This was an experience.
Yes.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks for being open. Bro.
Yeah. So I'm gonna steal this board, huh? A braai is a South African traditional fire that we make, and we cook meat on it. But I think the essence of a braai is more the social gathering. You know, everyone comes around, cooks some delicious meat. I think there's a relaxing nature to just being around a fireplace and, you know, everyone being together and, yeah, enjoying some good food.
Since we're all the way on this side of the earth, we have to visit Cape Town. I have a dear friend that lives off the land in the deep south. She's one of the most tapped in humans I've ever met. She's going to show us her ways of foraging the wild South African coastline. Okay, so what's the goal here, Shauna?
So we are going to go and head where York is. We're just going to head over the other side there.
Okay.
We're going to look in the rock pools. We're going to see what we can find. Hopefully some softer seaweeds, some sea urchins, definitely mussels. We've got a beautiful kelp bowl. Maybe we can find some nori. We've got some nori on the menu today, so we actually have to find that.
Okay. So now we're on the search for mussels.
We're on the search for mussels. The tide is coming in. We've got a huge swell. So we must just keep an eye.
What I've been noticing is like people are forgetting what it means to be a human. They're forgetting that we are a part of nature, that we can come out and do this. Like, just feel that connection. Question for you is like, what do you feel it means to be human?
I think it's very important that we find a sense of belonging in nature. A very special thing to do that we don't often get a chance to do is to slow down enough to kind of feel that and live that. So being human, I think, is being curious and being open to learning more and to playing more.
And now we get to eat it.
And we get to eat it! As a pasta substitute. But today we're going to chop it into very, very fine noodles that we're going to be using in our ramen style broth.
It blows my mind how good I feel right now. The food is so alive in my body. My stomach feels great, I feel light, I feel energized. Most of the food nowadays is just so hard to navigate, and you end up feeling kind of like sedated and numb from it. So eating from nature is just so cool to go out, get your own food when you can, or at least try to eat as whole food and natural as possible. You're just more of a human being, you know? And I feel like that's the goal here. So always blows my mind coming to hang out with Roshana, seeing her program. She's got magical powers, and anything I can learn from her is a great blessing. I put together the ultimate list of places to stay and surf around the world exclusively for Chase Travel. To check out the 12 Apostles Hotel and Spa and book your entire trip to South Africa for eligible Chase card members, visit chasetravel.com.